not too far away from having to bring my glasses to these press conferences, guys, because I can't read these stat sheets anymore. But this font's too low, too small. But it's a great win for us, especially as we head into the Colorado State game on Saturday. I thought the first half I was really disappointed with our defensive intensity and effort. They shot 48% in our building, and I felt like some of our frustrations on offense, because we have been shooting the ball so well, and then all of a sudden you miss some shots and things aren't clicking offensively, it affects you on the defensive end, and we can't let that happen for our guys. So I got after them pretty good at halftime, and they responded in the second half. You know, one of the things we talked about at halftime is they have to take ownership in what we're trying to do defensively, and I really feel like they did in the second half. It started with McKinley, but it didn't end with McKinley. We got some really good defensive possessions and broke the game open and had a runaway. So good win overall, and again, opportunities to learn and get better. We still are a work in progress, but some good things are happening with this team. If we can stay unselfish, we got a chance to be pretty good.
5 guys finished tonight in double digits. Is that what you want to see in terms of moving the ball around and getting people involved?
Yeah, absolutely. Balance. We got a lot of weapons on this team. Some of the guys that weren't in double figures tonight are capable of being in double figures, so it's going to be different guys. I felt like our assist number was a little low. That 11 is not we want to be in the 18 to 20. Now, I thought McKinley really distributed the ball well, I thought, especially in the second half, and he could have had 4 or 5 more that weren't finished. You know, we missed 2 dunks. They got to come down with those and put them in. And you know, he got the ball inside a couple times. We got fouled, so we didn't get the assist. But I really, for 31 baskets, we should have over 20 assists. And we didn't have that tonight. So that's an area where I think we can get better making plays for each other.
Yeah, 16-1 run. It was 51-51, then all of a sudden it's 67-52. If my math was right there. McKinley started that off with a couple free throws in the bucket. Is that what he brings to the table to you with that kind of close game, and all of a sudden he takes charge?
It's vintage McKinley Wright. He just says, okay, guys, it's time to get this train moving, and the train starts moving. And what I'd like to see is that train start moving from the jump. And not that we're going to go on a 16-1 run, you know, from the jump, but, I mean, we got to be ready mentally and emotionally, and sometimes over the course of a 30-game season, there's going to be times where we're not ready. That's my job as a coach, to make sure we're ready. I felt like maybe I failed in that regard a little bit tonight because I didn't feel like we were ready defensively to tear the nails out of the floor, which we need to do.
Coach, another big performance from Lucas.
Yeah.
We've seen a few so far. I guess for tonight, you know, 10 rebounds and, you know, a couple post moves instead of just the three-point shooting. Is he really getting more confident with that inside game?
He carried us in the first half offensively. He was the guy that really, you know, we went to, and we've got to understand, and our players understand what kind of a weapon Lucas is offensively. But he's such a tough matchup because he can shoot the three, and his post moves are getting better, you know, by the day. He's got a mid-range game. You know, I thought he would have had a really nice play off the dribble. He got called for a travel. He's got to slow down a little bit, and you know, those are the footwork turnovers we got to eliminate, because you know, when he gives a shot fake from the three-point line, people have to respect it because he shoots the ball so well. So he gets them off their feet. Now he's going to make a play off the dribble, and he's capable of doing that. We've seen it in practice, and he did it a couple times early. But Lucas is a big-time weapon for us, and he's playing very well right now.
Are they learning that transition defense, that defense is leading to that transition on?
I think so. Yeah, I heard McKinley in the huddle at halftime, or excuse me, in the second half, you know, imploring his teammates. It starts with defense, and so when your players are starting to talk like that, and not only just talk about it, but go out and do it, you know, and get those stops, it's a really positive sign.
You might have alluded to this a little bit, talking about you know, different guys being able to get it done scoring-wise on different nights. But is this a deeper, maybe more versatile offense than you've had the last few years with the different guys who can get it done?
Yeah, we've got a lot of guys that can shoot the ball. We've got a lot of guys that can, you know, make plays off the dribble. I thought Dalen Kuntz made some really nice plays off the dribble tonight. He had 3 assists at halftime and did some nice things. And, Naaman, we know, can score the ball and shoot the ball. Dell's made some nice plays off the dribble tonight. So we've got a lot of different weapons, a lot of guys that can shoot the ball. And offensively, I said this early, like I wasn't too concerned about our offense. What I'm concerned about is our execution of our offense and our ability to stay unselfish and not think about how many shots am I getting, how many points am I scoring. If we can keep that out of our mindset, this team is going to be fun to watch. And, we've scored, I think, over 90 now 3 times out of our first 5 games. It's a testament to that. We got to keep it up. Not that we're going to score over 90 every night. We're going to play against better defensive teams. Obviously, San Diego is one of them. But we can be explosive.
Naaman Wright had only 7 points, but he also had 7 rebounds and 3 steals.
Yes.
Is that the guy that you have to have coming off the bench?
Yep.
When he's not going to give you 25?
Because Naaman, exactly. Naaman's can help this team in a lot of different ways. I loved his steal. He got out and created some offense with his defense, which is good, as long as he's not gambling. I love that play. We want him to shoot it when he's open, and he's proven to be a very, very effective defensive rebounder for us. And so, I'm pleased with the way Naaman's playing. And, again, I keep getting back to defense, and that's how guys are going to separate themselves. I thought Elijah Parquet in the second half gave us great minutes defensively. Took a couple. We took 4, 5, 6 charges tonight. First time we've done that all year. It's a step in the right direction. So some good things are happening. We just have to build on those and understand, there's going to be nights where the shot doesn't fall. We've got to be able to figure out a way to grind out a win on those nights. And
talked a lot about Evan just at the end of the day, ultimately having to get used to playing college basketball. Another game tonight, we're finishing a lot of baskets, getting tested on defense. I mean, are you sensing just increased maturity from him every time he takes the
yeah,
floor?
Evan is such a conscientious kid. I mean, he is, when you talk as a coach, he is listening to every word you say. He understands the game. He's still, again, learning. He's a freshman. It's just his, 4th, 5th game of college basketball. But, yeah, he's a load. I thought his post move at the end, he took his time, shot faked. Again, we've talked about he's going to have to go up and under and keep people off balance because he's not an above-the-rim scorer. So he's a joy to coach, and he's a joy to play with, and he's a really good player, and he's going to just keep getting better and better.
Coach, on Saturday you've got a game which has been a mixed bag in the past for you guys. Is that a measuring stick for where a team's at for you, or?
We'll see. I know our players will be ready to play on Saturday at 1 o'clock. I don't know about a measuring stick. CSU's going through a new system, new staff, new coach. I haven't watched one lick of tape, but I'll probably do that tonight and certainly tomorrow. I know Coach Roan, who has a scout, has watched them a lot. So our players will be ready Saturday at 1 o'clock. I can guarantee you that, emotionally and mentally, and we just got to make sure we don't get too keyed up for this game because it is a game. It's a rivalry game. We know we're going to get CSU's best shot. We always do. We always have. We got to be able to handle that and keep our emotions in check and play Colorado basketball. We don't have to do anything special. Just have to be who we are, play the way we're capable of playing, and it should be a great game. We're playing this game for our fans. We're playing the game for our fans, so I hope our fans understand that, appreciate that, and show up. I know there'll be some CSU fans down here cheering for the Rams. We need to have this place rocking at 1 o'clock.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.